Hello and welcome to Forewarned, a new 1-to-4 player co-op horror. In this video I'm going to give you an overview of the game and I'm going to show you some gameplay just so you can see if it's your cup of tea. So first of all, what is the main objective of Forewarned? What is the setting? So the setting is in Egypt. You are going to be doing some tomb raiding. That is your primary goal. So there have been recent reports of structures appearing in the Sahara Desert via new satellite imaging. It turns out that these are the burial sites of the Magi, guardians that protect the pharaoh. So you are going to be dealing with these Magi as you're trying to do a bit of tomb raiding, getting all the relics, stuff like that. There are 4 different types of Magi currently in the game, all very different with very unique powers that definitely make you play differently and adapt based on who you're going against. Forewarned does also have VR support. This is implemented in the game already, and the early access launch is going to be the 10th of September. So if you're watching this video as it's just come out, launch is very soon. If you're watching this in the future, it's likely that Forewarned is out already. There is also a lot of progression already in the game, which I'm very pleased about, so let me show you over here. If you come over here in the lobby to your computer, we have the Archaea Bay first of all. This is where you will buy equipment. You only start off with very basic equipment, which is enough to do the job, but if you do want to tackle some more difficult missions, you will need to come here and start upgrading once you have the money to do so. So things you might expect to upgrade, all these here, you have some light sources, you've got your headlamp, you've got a flashlight, you've got a torch, and then you've got other things that you will use during the mission, like your smartwatch to communicate with your team over long distances, something that you just pull up and talk to them through. You've got your photo camera, which gets you extra XP for taking photos of things for optional objectives. You have things such as the radar system, which I will show you shortly in a mission, compass, Geiger counter, metal detector, handheld radio, tablets, radar sensor, Heka amulet, and then some things that might be a little tease here that aren't currently in the game that might be coming in the future. And there is a big variety of different items, and they are all upgradable with different tiers. And it is going to take a long time to upgrade them all. Some of them are quite expensive. Also, worth mentioning about progression as well, apart from just items and upgrading all them, which is going to take a long time already, you have this over here which is called the lore view. So there is quite a lot of hidden lore in Forewarned as well. So basically when you do missions, you have a chance of collecting these lore pages. There are 100 of them at the moment. I believe they're planning to add more in the future as well. So you do collect these in a random order in the tombs, so you don't get the full picture from the beginning. You kind of get like snippets of lore as you go along. But there's a little twist as well, so when you collect these pages, you can't read them. You have to transcribe them, which also costs gold. So as you can see here, I've got quite a random mixture. I do have a fair few, but the ones that I've transcribed are the ones with the magnifying glass, where you can click into them and read them. They basically tell the lore and the backstory of the game, maybe more about the setting and the Magi that you will face as well, which is really cool because I do appreciate some good lore and backstory in games as well. So I'm already very impressed by this here because there is a lot of progression, and it's not even out yet. As I'm recording this video, there's a decent amount of progression come launch, which is fantastic. Speaking of progression, there are also some rare artifacts that you can find during missions. If you do survive and bring them back, you will have them here in the lobby to show off. Little spoiler warning, look away if you don't want to see them, as I appreciate some of you might want to find them yourself. I'm just going to show them off briefly for those that do want to see them. So these are the types of things that you might expect to find during your missions. If you do survive and manage to bring them back, they will be displayed here in the display cases. There are 14 currently in the game. Perhaps they will add more in the future. I do actually have them all. Perhaps they should have been a little bit rarer, but hey ho. That's the type of thing you can expect to find during the mission. Anyway, the spoiler warning is now over if you do want to look again. While we are here in the lobby, let me just show you the character customization quickly. Over here, come to this mirror. You have a lot of different options for your characters. Always nice to add a bit of personal touch to things. Loads of different options, probably hundreds and hundreds of different combinations. Or you can randomize over here. Just like that. Do not mind the guy in the bathroom stall. Don't mind them at all. I will let you work out that one for yourself. Before I show you some gameplay, I just want to show you some of the lobby options. So over here is the lobby. You can host a private or public room down here. Join a private room with a passcode here. Quick play will put you in a random lobby where there's space if you just want to hop into a game quickly, as the name would suggest. And over here, different servers. Let's host a private room. I want to show you some of the settings. So, difficulties, there's 4. You've got easy, normal, hard and brutal, with some quite big differences between them, something I'll talk about a little bit more when I show you some gameplay. Over here is the map size, small, medium or large, and there is a big difference. There's a big jump from small to medium and medium to large, where large is really overwhelming. Also worth noting about the maps, they are procedurally generated in this game, which means they are randomly generated. So you will basically never get the same tomb twice. You will always feel a little bit unprepared going in, which is something that I love. It contributes to the horror. You might get familiar with the different room layouts and the tiles, but they will always be put together in a random order to create a unique experience every time. Moving over here, we have the loot mode. The loot mode is very interesting. So we have 2 options here, team split or finders keepers. Team split, all the gold gets split between the team equally, the true co-op experience. However, if you do want a bit of madness in your life, finders keepers may be for you. Finders keepers is as the name suggests, so whoever finds it first keeps it. If you find all the gold on the map before your team, you will keep it all and they will get nothing. However, if you die, they may be able to get it off your corpse. So, a bit of fun rivalry between you all. I love that they give you the option. And over here, we have some PvP options. Player versus player. Don't panic, you can turn it on or off, as you will, because I know it's not going to be for everyone. When you die in this game, you do come back as a mummified corpse. If PvP is turned on, you do also have the option to go against your previous team. You will be given the option of going through a blue portal or a red portal. The blue one is to help your previous team, the red one is to go against them, have a bit of fun with some PvP and try and scare them. So again, like I said, completely up to you whether you want to turn this on or off. I'm glad that they have given us the option, but it's there if that's for you. Might make for some fun moments. And over here, finally worth going over, is the tool sharing. Again, a cool option, I'm glad they give you the option to do it. Click to toggle your sharing preference. When checked, other players can use your tools. So that might work well in combination with finders keepers. If you want a bit of rivalry between all of you, I do like that they've given you the option though. So they are most of the options in the lobby that are worth going over. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to show you some gameplay. This is the relic that I'm looking for this mission. Let's get some equipment from the tent and generate some of the optional objectives. We need to retrieve the relic of the Magi. That's always your main objective, always the main focus of the mission. Optional objectives: 3 gold bars collected, capture photo proof of the Magi's existence, photo the inner tomb sarcophagus, gather evidence of preserved remains, snap a shot of a royal mummy, and document the ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs. So you can check these here in your journal as well. Here's the radar. So this is the procedurally generated map. As I mentioned earlier, they're all procedurally generated. This is a small map for reference. I have upgraded my radar system so it's more zoomed out as well. Normally you don't see as much on the screen. Very useful to have a teammate here to guide you, but hey ho, playing solo, so let's do this. First step, we need to identify what Magi we're dealing with by observing different phenomena. As of the list here, as you input these, it will narrow down who you're dealing with out of the 4. Nekref the Shadow, Office the Forgotten, Deccan the Lost, or Rathos the Damned. Enter the tomb. Let's do this. On the higher difficulties, you have less time to identify who you're dealing with as well. If you don't identify them in time, you will be permanently locked out of the inner sanctum. You will never ever be able to get the relic. On easy mode, there is no time limit, so you can take it at your own pace. On the higher difficulties, the Magi also have stronger powers. We found a lever here. This one here is for the cell. You have to find 2 levers, they always come in pairs. They're the hieroglyphs to take a photo of for later. I do want to try and find the inner sanctum. It's a small map, so it won't be too far. Are you gonna go? Oh yes, you are. They don't always go. Some of them tease you. Just looking for gold piles. Watch your step. Love the atmosphere down here. Could not wait to try this in VR. It's going to be glorious and terrifying at the same time. Okay, now that's a trap if I've ever seen one. Oh god, I do want that gold, I'm greedy. Can I trigger the boulder, I wonder? Yes! Woof! By the skin of my teeth. Nice. I'm far too greedy. Here is the Magi in their spiritual form. Their Sar form. We need to observe any phenomena that happen to work out who we're dealing with. Knock knock, anyone home? Can be gold here sometimes. Or sometimes more than you bargain for. I did not mean to disturb you. Have a nice day. I'm being followed by the Magi at the moment. Not observed any phenomena from the list so far, so we don't know who we're dealing with. Okay, we found the inner sanctum. So this is where I input a guess with who I'm dealing with. If I get it correct, the sanctum opens, I can get the relic, but they will spawn in their Ket's form, which is their physical form. If I get it wrong, I will get shot by these, which can kill you on the higher difficulties. And regardless, they will spawn in their Ket's physical form. So you're in big trouble then. And you can never get the relic if you guess wrong. Here they are. The spiritual form. Not observed any... Okay, that noise, they blew out my torch. That was extinguished flames. So we now have Nekref, Uthris or Rathos. It can no longer be Deccan. That thing you hear there is tremors. We now have Nekref or Uthris the Forgotten. What you're seeing there is an electronic disturbance. They are messing with my headlamp. We have Nekref the Shadow. That's really bad. That's really, really bad. He is scary. I will show you why shortly. You will find out. Because I'm playing on normal mode at the moment, the time limit is a little bit more generous in terms of opening the inner sanctum. If I don't input my guess in time, it will be permanently locked. So what I'm going to do now is try and do a few of the optional objectives, maybe, so that I can do it without Nekref stalking me in his physical form, because he's still in his spiritual form, to like open the inner sanctum. Here's the royal mummy that we needed a photo of for later as well. Amazing. Obviously you can tell, given the fancy wrappings, oh my goodness, that was a bit of destruction. So more of the phenomena here, but we already know it's Nekref. We have narrowed it down. In the past, on normal, you used to have 7 minutes after entering the tomb to identify who you're dealing with. On hard it was 5, on brutal it was 3, but I do believe they've tweaked the numbers a little bit to be a little bit more forgiving. Okay, the cell here, I only found one of the levers. They come in matching pairs. Do you remember the one I had over here? Where was it? This one here that I put in the up position. We do need to find the matching lever somewhere. Haven't found it, unfortunately. I'm very conscious that time could be running out, so we might have to deal with Nekref soon in his physical form. I might need to open the inner sanctum because of the time limit on this difficulty. If you don't want a time limit when you're playing, if you want to go at your own pace, you can play on the easy difficulty. Nekref is very, very, very scary. Arguably the most intense one to go against, in my opinion. Very tense experiences against him. Nekref's power is basically that he's always aware of you. You can't hide from him. You can't stare at him, and you cannot turn on a light source or he will kill you. Chains means that you can hear where he is based off like the rattling of the chains he holds. And he does teleport around and stalk you, so really creepy. Gonna bring the camera as well. Need to find one more gold pile. Photo of the Magi, which is Nekref. Photo of the inner sarcophagus, which we better go and open because I'm on a time limit. Preserved remains, royal mummy, and the hieroglyphs. Need a photo of all them. There is some more equipment here that we will explore another time as well. Let's head back in. So this tablet here is the counter to Nekref. You won't have this when you start, unfortunately. Something that's quite expensive, and you have to buy a night vision upgrade. Because you can't use any form of light source against Nekref, he will kill you if he sees you with a light on you. This night vision tablet is going to be your best friend against him, so that you can navigate around in the dark. Let's put in Necref, see if we're right. We should be, based off the phenomena we observed. And we're correct. So the inner sanctum is now open. We can now get the main relic. The bad news is he's going to spawn in his physical form, his Ket form. Stay away from the Sar shadow form, because they can hurt you if you stay close to them too much. Lights out. Now, Necref may spawn in very soon. So this is the inner sarcophagus, first of all. The inner sanctum. Needed a photo of that as an optional objective. Let's have a little recap. Tasks here. Photograph the inner tomb. Done. Need 2 out of 3. Sorry, we need 1 more gold pile. We got 2 out of 3. Bad news. I can hear the chains. That means Necref is here. Night vision is now our best friend. That rumbling you heard was the front door closing as well. Little plot twist. Once you make it in here, you're locked in the tomb. You have to find the lever to open the door. So there is the relic. Let me just grab this. 1 second. It's bloody dark, isn't it? 1 second. I can't even... I'll turn my light on for a second because I can't in Necref. There we go. I've got it. Oh, he's here. He's here. He's here. He's here. Lights out now. Stay away from that as well. He's very close. Here goes. Gonna have to use night vision to guide us. Oh, look. Here's the other lever for the cell. It was in the inner sanctum. As I said, they come in matching pairs. That should now be open, that cell that we saw from earlier. Okay, let's go Necref. Necref is the true horror experience. Oh my god, he sounds like he's right there. The night vision does not have a very good range though. Unfortunately, as you can see. He sounds like he's just to my right. Oh my goodness. Don't look at him, whatever you do. If you look, just don't stare. Look away quickly. Remember, you cannot hide from Necref. He always knows where you are. He teleports around. Okay, here is the cell from earlier. It's now open. Remember, this was locked earlier. Got some gold in here. Nice. How are we doing for optionals? We've got all the gold piles, so that was the last gold pile. I need a photo of Necref. The flash of the camera could get me killed though, it's very risky. We have to gather evidence of mummy remains, royal mummy shots, and document the hieroglyphs. I'm going to try them. Oh, he's right there, did you see him? Don't stare for too long, or he will kill you. If I turn my light on then, my headlamp or a torch, he could have killed me. It's enough to get him to pounce you. Anyway, so the front door is now locked as well. What we're looking for is a blue lever to get me out of here. Oh my god, he's right there. Don't stare for too long. Try not to look if you can help it. I see a red lever in the dark over there. Sorry, that's not a lever. That's the brazier that's burnt out from earlier. One that I previously lit, I think. But the blue lever to get out of here spawns randomly. Could be anywhere in the map. Oh, that was Necref. Oh my god. He's so dangerous because he can teleport around. You can accidentally run into him if you're not careful. I find it's really good to hug the walls, take it slow, and obviously listen for the chains because you can work out where he is then. Just take it nice and slowly against Necref. He truly is the most intense, in my opinion. It's just so intense going against him. He's so creepy. But you have to play so differently against all of them. I found the blue lever. So this will open the front door. I can now get out again. I want a photo of the royal mummy, but I need to make sure he's not here so he doesn't see the flash of the camera. He sounds far away. Let's do it quick. Okay, I got the photo of the royal mummy. Good. Little recap. So I now need to document the hieroglyphs, evidence of remains. I need to try and get a photo of Necref as well. And we need to get the relic out, of course. I've still got it in my inventory. Okay, sounds like he's close. I think he's on the other side of this wall. Sounds like he's just behind the wall. Let's take it nice and slow and steady. This is the true horror experience going against him in this game. Some of the others are more like you're being chased and you have to run from them. This dude, take it slow and steady. Lights out. Panic. Oh god. Okay, here's the exit anyway, the staircase. Oh my god, he's right there. Oh my. Okay, he's teleported. He's to my left now. He's over there somewhere. Get moving. The hieroglyphs are here. Quick photo. Okay, all we need now is a photo of remains. So just any generic mummy. And then a photo of Necref. I've got all the gold, and I've still got the relic on me. Oh, he's in there. You can upgrade this tablet again to have a bigger night vision range, because it's pretty rubbish at the moment. Like, I think he's there based off the noise. I can't even see him. Yeah, without this tablet, though, it's bloody fun against Necref. You have to basically just do it in the pitch black and hug the walls. And very sparingly use your lights when you think he's not too close to you, just so you can get your bearings. He's there. Oh, he's there. Let's go find a mum. Oh my god! He's moved closer. Don't stare, remember. Necref, I've only just met you. Come on, back off a little. Okay. Let's go, quick. I think they were down here. If my memory serves me correctly. There were some mummies, weren't there? That I disturbed earlier. Here. There was one in here, definitely. Done. Okay, we just need a photo of Necref. I'm not doing it here, though. I'm not going too close to him, because I think the flash could get me killed. I have a safe way of doing this, I think. He's there, isn't he? Yeah, he is. I can't see him because of the crappy range, but I can hear him. He's there, alright. God, this is so intense, isn't it? Go. He's to my left. I'm nearly out. Go. Staircase. Okay, once I'm past that archway, I'm safe. Oh, I'm safe now. I do need a photo of him. So, they can't attack you past here. I'm thinking I could probably get a photo of him now. Oh, your light flickers when he's nearby as well, if you have a light on. Can we get a photo of him? Oh, I thought I saw him in that. I'm not sure. We need him to come a bit closer, don't we? I will try and get the photo from past the archway. Just to play it mega safe. He's right there, isn't he? Should I try again? Missed. The flash will illuminate him anyway. Necref. I can hear you. He's down there. He's in that corridor, yeah. Now he's kind of to the left. I think he's just in there. This is probably not worth my life, getting his photo. I feel like the flash is going to get me killed. I should probably definitely leave. Oh, he's in the photo. Oh my goodness. It didn't count, unfortunately. Maybe it was a bit obscured. You know what? I think I'm going to count as a photo, personally, and get out of here. Oh my god, look at that photo. That is terrifying. That's Necref. That's what he looks like. I'm going to save my life. We'll get out. So what I'm going to do... Let's have a look over here. Let's have a look. There's the photo. Oh god, look at him. How creepy. So creepy, isn't it? Oh goodness. So that's Necref. Let's have a little recap. Can teleport, always aware of you. His chains that rattle so you can hear him. Don't turn your light on or you're dead. Don't stare at him or you're dead. And you can't hide from him. Some of the others that you might be curious about. I do have good footage of all of these as well. I'll be posting more videos if it's something you'd be interested in. Do let me know in the comments. Rathos the Damned. He's your standard big brute mummy. He has the longest vision range. He's the slowest of them all. And rage when provoked, he gets pissed off, and you just have to run for your life. Fearful of fire, so keep a torch nearby, try and wave him away. He gets very aggressive if you're holding the relic, and he's nearly silent when he creeps up on you though. That's the only issue, so you have to use your eyes to look out for him. Yeah, it's more of a chase experience with Rathos. Once he's onto you, you've got to run for your life. Try and break line of sight, try and hide, ward him away with fire if you can. Try not to get trapped in a dead end. Deccan the Lost is very interesting as well. Deccan has super hearing, but his eyesight is terrible. It's really, really bad. He's bloody zoomy as well, fast moving here. So if he hears you, you need to crouch ASAP and not move. Get somewhere where he didn't hear your footsteps coming from and just hope that he doesn't find you. I've had some very clutch moments where he's heard me in a room walking, he's sprinted in, and I've quickly managed to crouch and hide in a corner. He's come within like a meter, had a good sniff around and then left. You can distract him with some audio cues as well, such as the radio. You do have a portable radio over here, actually. As well as good tunes, it is also used to distract Deccan to be able to lure him somewhere else. Over here, we have Uthris the Forgotten as well, a very, very unique one yet again. Uthris here can mimic a player and follow other people around, so it will choose someone on the team, and it will, as soon as it sees someone, it will go and follow it around, and you might not know if it's your teammate or Uthris at first, if your communication is not amazing, for example, and then they will whistle when they're about to attack. So you know you're pretty much, you're done for at that point. You've messed up. And then it will go and mimic someone else and follow someone else around. Like, really creepy, but really, really, really cool design. Do love that one. Hide before it sees you, it suggests. Yeah, once it's seen you, it pretty much latches onto you, to be honest. Not much you can do then. Although the amulet can prevent the attack, apparently. Something that I've not experimented with too much at the moment. And then, of course, we have Necref that you just saw. But I do have some really good footage of all of them, actually. So, yeah, do let me know if you want to see more. Really enjoying this game. Really, really, really enjoying this game. Let's get the relic in, anyway. Lovely. The relic is now safe in the Jeep. Little recap of the optionals. I did everything except the photo of Necref. So, I think I'm good with that fact. I feel like the flash could have got me killed. I mean, we pretty much did get a photo of him. I'd say that counts, personally. 3 gold piles then, everything else done. All the optionals here give you XP, and of course the gold piles give you gold. So at the bottom right, those icons, the one with the mummy's head, you can see I've got no rare artifacts, that's what that means. The book is lore pages, none spawned in this mission to collect. And I got 119 gold. As I'm playing solo, I'm going to keep it all for myself. If you're playing on Finders Keepers, that would go to you if you collected it, and if no one else got it. If you're on team split mode, it would be split between you all. So let's call this in. Use the Jeep. Save myself. Let's get out of here. Close call with Necref yet again. Why did I just hear the chain, Necref? Is he in the Jeep? That's a little bit concerning. I may have brought Necref back. Apologies. Here you go then. So you get a little recap. Dig site, Temple of the Pharaoh. Basically the exterior kind of changes mission to mission. There's a few presets. But then, of course, the tombs inside are all procedurally generated, as mentioned. Necref the Shadow, the Magi. I got 119 gold. It was on team splits, but of course, it was a one-man team. XP, little breakdown here for all the optionals that you did. As of this version of the game, there are no rewards for leveling, but maybe something will come in the future. So money is the important thing at the moment, to buy new gear, to upgrade all your gear, and to transcribe the lore pages, as mentioned earlier. Difficulty bonus as well if you play on high difficulties for XP, which will probably be more lucrative once leveling actually has a use in this game, which I'm sure there will be. But there you go anyway. I hope you enjoyed that little gameplay preview. So that's Forewarned, coming out on the 10th of September, may already be out, depending on when you're watching this video. It's going to cost $12.99 US, but it's going to be discounted for the first week of launch. It's going to be $11.69 US. 1 to 4 player co-op, and it does have VR support. I hope you enjoyed this little preview of the game anyway. I have a lot of good footage with this game already, so do expect to see some more gameplay videos of Forewarned on my channel in the near future. Thank you for watching, as always, have a great one, and I will catch you soon.